Good evening and thanks for joining me for Modern Group Team Selection Live. Well, shortly I'll be joined by Assistant Coach Tate Kaesler, but first let's have a look at the all-important team. So heading to Etihad Stadium to take on the Bombers will be the same side that won last weekend's showdown, with match committee naming an unchanged side. And as promised, joining us now is Tate. Great to have you here, Tate. All week, David McKay and Daniel Talia in some doubt. Can you talk us through the week they've had and what they've done to ensure selection? Yeah, look, it was a little concern after the game, their injuries that they sustained, but to date they've trained fully. They got through the full main session today, so at this stage they're available for this weekend, but obviously we just want to make sure after today's session that they pull up all right tomorrow. So those guys will be assessed tomorrow, but we're all really confident at this stage that they'll be right to play. Okay, and what about Andy Otten? Picked up that ankle injury. What can you tell us about that and where he's at and when he'll be right? Yeah, look, unfortunately Andy rolled his ankle today, just landed on someone else's foot. So look, it's not a major one, but unfortunately he won't be available this week, but we're pretty confident that he'll do everything right and he'll be available for selection next week. And what about Alex Keith and the start that he's made to senior footy? It's been quite impressive. What's the coaching group thinking about him? Yeah, look, he's been fantastic. He comes and plays with great energy and excitement. He's really fitted in well down there with the back six, and he's really stamped his claims to continue and keep playing really good footy for the rest of the season. So as a coaching group, we're really happy with the way he's come in and performed today, only playing 3 games. And again, he's just going to continually play his role and make it hard for other people to take his position. All right, what about your opposition this weekend? Essendon, a real attacking brand of footy. How do you look to tackle that, and will defence, how will it be a focus? Yeah, look, they're really exciting. When they're up and running, they move the ball really quickly, and on turnover they really try and take the game on back through the corridor. So defensively it's going to be really important that we can make sure we slow them down and not let them come back through the corridor and allow them to play some fast ball movement. So that's going to be the focus going forward for us. But on the other side, I think what we brought last week with our contested footy, if we bring that, we're plus 48 in our contested ball from the weekend, and that was a real standout of our game. So the focus is going to make sure first we bring that. If we turn the ball over, we've got to defend, but we know, once we win that contested ball, we're a really good scoring team. You talk about the quickness and speed with which they move the footy and their pace. Will players like Charlie Cameron and Brodie Smith be given a licence to try and break the line? Yeah, look, we're excited to be able to take them on as well. I think that's going to be the exciting part of the game, both really attacking teams, and we expect and hope guys like Brodie and Charlie and Laddie and these guys to get on the end of a lot of football and give us a lot of drive going forward as well, knowing that if we get the ball into some of our key forwards, we're pretty confident they can get the job done. So it's going to be an exciting game of footy and one that we're really up for. Absolutely. Looking forward to it. All the very best on Saturday night, and thanks very much for chatting. No worries. Thank you. And don't forget that our Sample side is also in action. They return to the field this weekend, taking on North Adelaide at Prospect Oval on Saturday afternoon. Head along to see who is pushing for selection and cheer on the boys as they fight for a spot in the finals. Well, thanks for joining me tonight. Remember, we are live at 5:55 Monday through Thursday, every week of the season. I'll see you next week, and go Crows.